the good news, Dean?
Hmm?
What's the good news?
Got my license plate renewed for another year on my motorcycle. I went to get it inspected, and the whole state inspection thing was shut down for 3 or 4 days. You couldn't inspect them anywhere.
Yeah, the computers were off.
Yeah, and then I went back and they finally got it inspected, and since I had to go to Hondo anyway, I just took it with me and went to the inspection place and said, "Here, give me a license plate." I went out and stuck it on there. 0924.
Still in?
0924.
Oh.
Well,
You had to get a new plate?
No, sticker.
Oh, just the sticker. Okay.
after 2025, you won't have to worry about that.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, it was passed into law and it takes effect in 2025. There'll be no more state inspections.
Well, I went to take this inspected, and the guy says, "What's your mileage on there?" And so it's going to be pretty low for 2010. I said, 12,086 miles. He said, "That's all?" I said, "Yeah, when I bought it a year and a half ago, it was 4,900. And then he wrote down the license plate and he said, "Okay." He didn't ask me to turn on any lights, honk any horns, or nothing.
Yeah.
He went in and wrote it out, paid him $7.
I think that's the way it happens when I take mine in to get inspected. I go to that place. It's right there on
Manders?
Huh?
Manders Automotive?
No, at Callahan and Ingram.
Oh.
It's at Baya or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I take it there, and they didn't. I don't even think they even look at it. Just drive it up. And finish it off.
Yeah. Anyway, good for another year.
Yeah, I went online and got my truck tags instead of, I had got it inspected. I went online.
Yeah, and just pay for it online. And
Yeah.
Mail it to you. It takes about 10 days, but
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
I do that.
I haven't put it on yet.
Well,
I've got it.
I could have mailed that to Hondo and had them mail it back, but
Yeah.
since it was getting close to the end of the thing, I said I was just going to take other, because I wanted to go to Hondo to get some barbecue anyway. I got a
I knew I forgot.
belt.
I forgot the belt.
Why does it keep falling down?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was wondering why it was a little loose.
That's because you hadn't ate breakfast.
It's not
That's
much loose
true.
on me anymore. I keep gaining weight, man. I got to drop it.
I don't know if Terry's trying to get here in time or what he's doing. He was in Round Rock and now he's coming through New Braunfels at 70 miles an hour.
Well,
Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got back a couple of days early, didn't they?
Where'd he go? Did he?
Through Natchez Trace over to Tennessee to Memphis, and then he was going to ride a couple of days in Arkansas, and he come straight through there and come home from Texarkana.
Oh, well, he's just going through New Braunfels right now.
Yeah.
He was in Round Rock yesterday. I guess
Yeah.
at his son's house.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's trying to get here by 8 o'clock or what he's doing now.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
No, not from New Braunfels.
Yeah.
They can do better if they take a nap. He told me yesterday he wasn't going to make it.
Oh, okay. Blue Ridge Parkway or something, part of it.
Not far from there.
Something Valley.
Yeah.
So there's Rick and Beth are up there, so it's just the four of them. As far as I know from our group. I know
A football game going on that thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bunch of motorcycles down
Bunch
there.
of motorcycles.
I guess Mike from Casterville, a few of them went over.
Oh, yeah.
He's been posting pictures. He's doing the dragon today.
Yeah.
Where to today?
Don't know, it's 67 degrees in Gray Forest when I came through.
68 at my house when I left this
At 20
morning.
mile an hour.
Yeah, I heard they dropped it to 20.
It's a long ways through that little village.
They
20
dropped it
mile an
to
hour.
20.
20. And I had a cop sitting out there the day it dropped, two of them. One running radar and one riding tickets.
You could get out there and walk that fast.
Bicycle pass you.
Yeah, I believe
I'm
it.
thinking if they enforced the 30 mile an hour speed limit and made the bicycles ride single file, they wouldn't ever had an accident in that town.
Right.
But they're out there all the time. So that may or may not be true. If they did that for the deer, they ought to all be shot. That new mayor's not, she's not what they've had in the past. Whole police department quit right after she took office.
I heard that.
Changing this, changing that.
So she dropped it to 20, thinking she's going to get more revenue from.
No idea what that woman's thinking. She's a little different.
How about the airport diner then? Frederick?
Okay, sounds good.
It's been a long time since we've been there.
Last time I was in there, wasn't nowhere to sit. This is Labor Day weekend.
Might be busy.
Might be busy. Might have a fly-in today.
That's true. Guess we could do a reverse route up through Bandera, Elm Pass over to 27, up into Kerrville, around to 16, go in that way,
Yeah,
and then,
be all right.
and then come back the other way.
That'll work.
Do something different.
Yeah, they look different when you ride them the other way. The curves go the wrong direction. Yesterday, my buddy's in the hospital. Went first see him a little bit. Methodist Hospital downtown. Took longer to get 22 miles out of town to the hospital than it did from here to there.
Oh, jeez.
Got to Katy, they was stopped 5 lanes wide all the way into Houston.
You in the car or on the
I
bike?
was in the car. I knew it was going to be hot before I got back. Figured they'd do that kind of thing. Coming back, it was bumper to bumper in all lanes, all the way back.
That's why I don't go to Houston.
They was going down the road, but they was bumper to bumper. Couldn't pass anybody.
75 mile an hour parking lot just
75
run.
to 80 mile an hour parking lot. The truck was running 75. That's speed limit.
That's right. Out by Brookshire, it drops the 2 lanes all the way anyway.
That's right. And there you are. Some dumbass with a big rubber bladder stacked about that high on a little trailer with a half-ton truck pulling it, running 72 mile an hour in the left lane for 35 miles. Wouldn't let anybody by. Couldn't catch anybody. Of course, the first smoke thing he found in the right lane, that's where they stayed. Boy, I don't wish ill on many people. I think you ought to have 4 blowouts on that trailer.
I hate it when truckers basically do that. They pull over to pass another truck and they go like a quarter mile an hour faster.
You know, I can understand a truck driver trying to make a living, because that quarter of a mile an hour faster equates to 10 mile an hour faster on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, he's driving 5 miles behind somebody. Just move over.
Yeah, I hate it when they don't get back over when they should.
Yeah.
I don't begrudge them passing. They trying to make a living. they got to be at least as tired of splitting the back end of somebody going 10 under the speed limit as I am.
Morning.
Going.
Don't ever have a problem with your ignition switch, you know, the on-off button? For some reason, out of nowhere this morning, my bike wouldn't start, and I realized I didn't hear the fuel pump turn on. And then so I turned the switch on and off again, and when I did, I saw the
Here's what I would tell you. You need to order one today.
Order what?
The ignition switch.
The ignition switch?
Because sooner or later, it's going to quit going down the road. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, so I kind of, when I turn it to run, I kind of have to nuzzle it a little bit for it to get that
You need to go ahead and order you one online, have it at the house, and put it in as soon as it gets there.
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as we get home. Are they hard to open up?
Just take the top cover off, take the ignition switch out, and unplug it, plug the new one in, slide it back in, bolt it down.
All right, well,
It's not rocket science. It's a couple of little screws. But going around the corner and over in Houston, Texas, one day, a buddy of mine in front of me with an 84 was having the same problem. He started around the corner with his wife behind him, about at my age now, and it turned off halfway around the corner. He looked like that guy. You ever see Hullabaloo with the kid on the tricycle that runs up there and then falls over? That's what it looked like. They both just went rolling out the gas station parking lot. Didn't hurt nothing. He wasn't happy. Yeah, they're not hard to replace, but
Can you still use the same key on it, or?
You have to have it rekeyed. You have to have it rekeyed to fit yours.
say that again?
You'll have to have my locksmith rekey it to fit your key.
Yeah, so when you get it, go get it rekeyed before you put it in the bike.
Yeah.
Go to a locksmith and get it rekeyed. The lock key
Now
to
you
the
may be
rear.
able to take your key number if you've got that little aluminum tag that came with it when it was new that's got the number
I
on it.
think I have the.
If you've got that, you may be able to order one from Honda. It's already keyed that way. It'd be a lot more expensive.
I do have it because I remember writing it down on a paper
Yeah.
too. Or I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. I'm talking about the switch right here, the on-off run switch.
Oh, that one. No.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the ignition.
No, you know when you turn this on, your FI, I guess that's fuel injection light will come on. You'll hear the fuel pump turn on. Well, my light wasn't turning on, so I turned this off
Probably
and
dirty.
on, and I saw it kind of flash.
That's, yeah.
Dirty gas.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was
Yeah.
telling her.
You got some
maybe
electronic
clean it.
cleaner?
Yeah.
Those spray cans?
Yeah, I need to do that. I've got
Hose
a
it
couple
down.
buttons that are sticking too. So
And they connections right there somewhere. Just not having a plug-in connection.
yeah, I'll find it all. I guess
Pull that off, clean them real good too, and put them back on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Put it on the other side.
Yeah.
time you cross the state line was the last time I left this morning.